Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good Sunday evening. Good to see everybody. I missed a bunch of hellos already. I'm sorry, but hello, everybody. Hello, Constance Sue has something to say. How are you doing? I unblocked a bunch of people today, mostly names I didn't recognize because so many people were asking me to unblock because of something that was said during the Ernie times. And so I unblocked a bunch of names I didn't recognize. I left a bunch of names blocked that I do recognize, and some inappropriate names that I absolutely won't allow. And if any of those inappropriate names are made with any type of inappropriate language or innuendos, automatically delete, automatically get rid of them. I mean, just no more BS, man. Let's get it over. Let's, move on. I saw some stuff from the live stream today, and at first I was like, man, I'm gonna hammer this home. And then I thought, man, it's already hammered home. What's the point? The only thing I didn't like that I saw from that situation was what I considered to be animal abuse. Here's the deal. I love my dogs like family. All of them. If I were temporarily residing in a vehicle, they would not. I would find somebody to house them, at least temporarily, some way, somehow. Keeping a dog cooped up like that and then expecting it not to use the bathroom, not good. Not good. Right, Sarah. I mean, people love their animals. I love my animals. People do. But the same thing with a child. I mean, if I had a child, I wouldn't want them living in the car either. I'd send them to a family member. Something. They wouldn't live out of the car. Same thing here, faith over fear. It does need to end. Yeah, that's right. Never saw there. Fur babies. Hey, Mr. Lady. That's the thing. Like, yeah, where's the real life friends? I know I'd have people stepping up for me. I did. Y'all know what I've been through in the past. And it's not always been sunshine and roses. Um, there's just we can dissect it and dissect it and dissect it. The thing is, until somebody else, the person who is in that situation, decides to get out of that situation, there ain't really nothing you can do. You can enable. Oh, this is okay. When it ain't. Right. You're right, Jamie. I tried and I fixed the problem. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, um, you you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, Jamie. There's no effort. And we were going on week 2 here. No effort. What are we waiting on? Constant suit. Constant suit. You have to go into the Black Dragon Secret Society with a formal request. It's got to go past the C to the I to the A to the F to the T to the B to the I. And then up to the Homeland. I don't know about these security officers. But Constant Sue, I could give you a resume for the guy. It's just BS on top of BS on top of BS. The commander, right? You got to talk to the commander. Um, and it's not people here that are doing the enabling. So I'm not preaching to the choir per se. I'm just saying, you know, still trying to blame others. It ain't others' fault. It's nobody's fault. You won't accept that part. You may win some more hearts over if you just say, "Hey, look, it's my fault. It's my fault. I've been able to go to work and I haven't." But a lot of things don't add up about the work stuff either. Honest, you sit back and watch. You sit back and watch, and you see, well, I need a hotel close to where my boyfriend works. Where's he work at? Why ain't he providing a hotel room? He's working. Why ain't he buying those smokes? He's working. The coffee. He's working. What's going on? What's really going on? You don't have to tell me. I can't change it. You can change it. You need to tell your heart. You need to tell you. Hey, Magnum. Hey, Pink Warrior, how you doing? But you've got to take care of your business. Like, you ain't really seen it hard yet. You ain't really seen it hard yet because you keep getting enabled. You keep saying, "Oh, we just need 120 more for today. We just need 120 more for tomorrow. We just need 120 more for this. Oh, can you give us a little bit more for food? Where is dude's money? Is he going without beer? I know he's a heavy drinker. Have you given up anything? $14. Yep, I saw that, Donna. Like your situation is in your hands. You shouldn't put it on the sub. And I don't put my cash app up, but this my moderators can, my mods can. All right, let me take that. Hey, Judith Faye. We do have an amazing family here in the Stands Chats. And listen, hey, Brandon. Brandon, are you going over to Casey's show on December 3rd? Hey, Angie. What are you doing here on Sunday? Oh, I'm home alone, sick all day. Oh, no. Well, it's good to see you. I hate that you're sick. I'm going to try to go. I've been invited as a special guest. I just got 2 parades that day for sure. And possibly Hunter will have a ball game. So I got to find out what time the parades are. But I'd love to go. I'd love to go. Derpy Tiger. Hello, all. I'm here with a secret vanilla folder orders. Uh-oh. You got to, German Shepherd Mom. You got to let them fall on their hard times and let them, like, man, if you ain't got it bad, and you, like, I'm telling you, hotel situation is better than the situation they were in. Had to be. I mean, if the place is condemned, had to be. Let's move on. Let's really have fun. Put a 1 in the chat if you really want to have some fun. Thank you, Angie. Brandon, did you see what Jamie said, King of the Streets there? Said he wants to apologize to you. All right, let's have some fun. Hey, Fluffy, let's have some fun.com. Now I see some people. E squared. Sarah. I would too. That'd be great, Don, if that would happen. That'd be great. All right. So I had my phone on Do Not Disturb and didn't even realize, like, man, it's a slow day. Like, it's a really slow day. Like, nobody's texting me. Nobody. What have I done? I didn't have a Facebook message, a text message, nothing. So Hunter had, hey, Prissy. Hunter had basketball practice this morning. Anyway, we got Hunter up early, and I was like, man, all day Sunday, nothing. So I think it was about 3 o'clock when I noticed my Do Not Disturb was on. I turned that thing off, and I had 87 text messages and like 40-something, I can't remember the number, 40-something Facebook messages. So, all right, we can't be talking like that, Derpy Tiger. That'll get you a timeout, and the next one to get you going. You can't talk like that. You can put some emojis in the chat for those words, but come on, man. Come on. Anyway, when I finally started checking my messages, I hear about this channel, Lightning Tiger. And on this channel, and the live from today has already been dirty deleted before I got to see it. You've got people who pretend to be like really good. I'm not going to say Christian valued, good people, supposedly, along with the commander, the Lightning Tiger. They go live, and there's no host. You wait till the phone's turned on. So there's no host on this channel. Like, it's just the Lightning Tigers in the chat, though. Highlighted in yellow. It's a fitting color. But the chat itself is so funny. It is so funny. You got these people in there talking. One that stood out was "It's me." Bless y'all heart. Little emoji, it's me. I got some screenshots. I didn't get to see it all live, but man, I missed it. I missed a good one. They talking. Oh my gosh, I didn't know he compared himself to Christ. Oh, whoa. I knew the commander. Oh, this might be important. That was a good one. All right. But I knew he was the commander, and the screenshots I saw where they were like, let me see if I can read some. Oh, I got a special treat for y'all too. I ran into several of my players yesterday. That would be Ernie, Prissy, I'm sure. He's the commander. Oh, were they trying to be Game of Thrones? Is that what it was? See, I've never watched that. These people are so freaking funny. Look here. Lightning Tiger. I own the music. Pretty sure you don't. Beloved Ghost. Hour or day. Bless y'all's heart. This is the day of war, not music. There's a bunch of emojis with swords and lightning and tigers and shields and swords and lightning and tigers. And then Alex says, so do we talk or listen or? The Lightning Tiger says, D2L, gather the portfolios and files and have them delivered to the proper places. And then a lightning and a tiger emoji. Bless y'all's hearts. It's me said, yes, talk. And then Lightning Tiger says, talk away, it's fun. They're talking about in the chat. Nobody's actually talking. Thank you, Mr. Lady. Thank you. I had added those pictures to my new intro, too. It was a new, shorter intro. I hope y'all liked it. Same music, but shorter. Hey, Alicia. But this old society here, buddy. And then Gypsy goes in and tries to make it funny, and says, I think you should fight it out with Jimbo in a live food fight. I think it's funny. And then, bless y'all's heart, it's me says, playtime is over. He said that because I asked if I could ask a question and not get blocked. He said, talk away. Oh, did you ask, Constance Sue? Would you like to come on panel, Constance Sue, and tell us what happened? I just got a few screenshots. Constance Sue was there amongst the war talk. I'm great. There's nothing like a family reunion. I don't know what he meant by a family reunion. Maybe he's planning on doing something, going to see Shell. I don't know. All right, let me drop you a link. Only if you promise to ask me for my resume, which I will provide. I'm getting ready to have to officially turn it in somewhere anyway. They have to have it on file to make something happen. Well, yes, Leslie, what they did to Redstone was absolutely disgusting. And me and Redstone don't get along, period. At all. No. But what they did to that lady, shows you what Lightning Tiger is all about. Hello, Constance Sue. You got something to say?
Always. Well, yesterday when he did this goofy trance music, I went in there and I've really been trying to be just, honest and serious with him, not be a smartass. And, I've been checking on all his stuff and I can't verify anything. So I asked him, could you just give me a resume? Every good businessman just has a simple resume. I don't need to know your current employer or any personal information where you're at now. Just give me your last employers. And before, his moms always tie me out or ask some stupid question. Why do you want to know? Well, because everybody should want to know. If you're working with rescuing children and you're doing all this, it's your due diligence to know who you're dealing with. If he's teaching classes, you need to know who's teaching the class. So he put me off. Well, today when I went in there, I asked him, he says about, do you guys like this? I said, can I say something without being blocked? Honestly. And he said, yeah. I said, this is the goofiest crap I've seen on Yearbook to date with all this secret file and commander and all this other crap. I was like, why do you do all this? And of course I got blocked. Honest Rage said she didn't block me, but she did. But what really blew my mind was I didn't notice when I was there today, but I left there and went to Sarah's and was watching hers. That dark to light commander was just in Sarah's chat yesterday talking crap on him. And then today he was in Ernie's chat acting like he was the greatest thing since Christ.
Really?
And he was like, that's what he said. If you read that you're reading, he says something like, this shall be our leader. He shall be our leader that stands before us. There's something stupid like that. But it was just like, and then Ernie's like, that's right, D2L, get the manila folder and meet me in something. Like, I couldn't understand if it was a parody.
D2L is dark to light.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was some kind of code.
Well, yeah. But I was like, is this a parody? Is this guy making fun of Ernie? Because just yesterday you were over at Sarah's, saying opposite. But then I also noticed that It's Me and Lori deleted all their comments out of Sarah's live. Guess they didn't want him to know that they were talking about it, but and I feel so bad for Sarah. Sarah is the nicest, the sweetest, the most neutral, give everybody a chance.
Totally
yeah. And she has come at me, stand up for Ernie, and I'd be like, Sarah, are you serious? Surely you can't be that, And she would say, well, what about this? You always gave him a chance. And then he turned on her like that. She was one that stood up for him a lot. And then to just throw her away like that, I felt so bad for her.
Yeah.
But that's all that happened today, really.
Did you see the reference to Christ, or was that just the dark to light thing?
Yes, didn't Dark Delight say that? They were. He did, and I said, oh, I forgot to ask when I first came in chat, Ernie, is this a movie, or is this real, or is this a sting, or is this a lesson? Because you got to ask that every chat.
Yeah.
Every chat, you don't know.
Right.
So I said, okay, Ernie, is today a lesson or is today a sting or is today a movie? And they're going to answer that. They said, quit being a smartass, Constance. I wasn't being a smartass. I was really being honest.
Yeah.
But that was the most brainwashiest, cultish thing I've seen to date with all that in there. With the trance music going on to get your mind, and Rose telling him he's a super soldier and
Oh my gosh.
yeah. And it's funny if it wasn't serious.
I know, that's the thing. Like, it would really be something to laugh at. But they buy into it, like they believe it. These people that like, I'm not even gonna throw out on names, but some of his most loyal, like they really full on believe that he's something he's not.
And if you notice that chat, I said today, Ernie, why do you do all this? Is it worth it? You just said that MAGA has went through hell. A woman you say you love, she has been through hell because of that. It's me. I don't know the girl, but she seems like a tender soul. And the other day she was on a panel just crying her eyes out for Ernie. And like Sarah's chat said yesterday, what's the root cause of all of this, of all the fighting, of all the drama, of all the pain, all the tears, all the dachshund, all the everything? It's Ernie. And people say, just go watch who you want to watch. It's not that simple. For evil to grow is for men to do nothing.
Donna says there's two darker lights.
Oh well, God.
Tian. Hello, Tian. Don't you send me those pictures now. Don't do me that way.
That would make sense because the dark to light today and the dark to light the other day was totally different people.
Yeah, from dark to light.
Exactly. And I was like, what the hell? But if you just read more of that chat, I got to jump down. My dogs are having a fit. But yeah, if you just read more of that chat, you're just like, and if you play the music that was behind it, the reason he's doing that is because he can't put his face and his voice on screen because then you will yank it. So he's got to, that's the only way he can really chat.
Yeah. See, he deleted the one from today, but the other one, the very first one he did is there, and it's got the music too. Yeah.
And that's just, that's just his attempt at, he thinks, mind control, and I don't know, don't do it work on me, but, and then him and Rose saying that he's a super soldier from Harlan Deep something project in the something Galilea Sea with the underground Air Force base that nobody knows about. I'm like, you know what, people? This very well might be what triggers his issues. If you play into them and you keep doing that, that very well could be harming him. And when people go into their like episodes, instead of, talking him down or bringing him back, if you feed into him, you could very well be doing more harm to him than good.
They absolutely are doing more harm to him than good. Like because his mind can't handle that. He's going to think he really is some kind of commander, and it's going to get him in trouble.
If I could, I'm going to post this message. When I was checking everybody out, I messaged an organization called something about saving the children. And I said, can you tell me if how Ernie Shell came recommended? Mike Huckabee recommended him. I said, Mike Huckabee. Yes. I said, you talked to Mike Huckabee and Mike Huckabee recommended him. No, Mike Huckabee brought him here. Mike Huckabee brought Ernie Shell to your organization. So it goes on and on and on. And these people say, but you know what? I need to tell you something. He's really special. And I'm like, special how? He can be in one place and then another place in supersonic speed. I'm like, what? And I thought it was being played. But then it got crazier just as I go on. And I'm thinking, you know what? Is this how all these Rescue Our Children organizations are? And how dangerous is that? They can't show us any. Yeah, they can't show us any missions they went on because it's top secret. We can't tell you what children we rescued because it's top secret. And I've been looking at them, and they're all like that, and they're all just a little touched. And that's the bigger issue right there. What's going on under the umbrella of protecting our children? We don't know.
Yeah, and to think people that think along those lines would actually ever get a rescue of a child, what would they do?
Exactly. And this message that I wrote this organization, I said, tell me why a family would send in Ernie Shell and not the police.
Exactly.
Under what circumstances would you send in a stranger? Somebody you can't vet. You can't vet this man. You can't look at any of his credentials. You can't hear any of his past experiences. Why would you take a chance?
Why?
That makes no sense. You know, like I don't know. I don't know how he weasels his way in with these people. With you know, a lot of his things are like his photographs that he takes are photo ops at chance encounters or at a Comic Con where there's celebrities there like Dog the Bounty Hunter and things like that. And then Ernie, will say, well, that's my friend. I've known him for years. I've trained with him for years. But when you check into it, hey, has Ernie ever trained with you? No.
Yeah.
And he swears, he claims that he was a trainer for the U.S. Marshals.
Yes.
06 or 07. He can't remember. But he wasn't no trainer for the U.S. Marshals. Listen, there's a place in Williamsburg, Kentucky that makes green cards. Like they're the ones who actually creates the green cards. Like, and there was a place here in Corbin that did immigration phone calls and stuff. You have to have a special level of clearance just to do that.
Yeah.
Your credit has to be good because people with bad credit are more likely to take a bribe to do something they shouldn't do.
Yep.
And Ernie doesn't realize that those kind of checks are there. Like, there's no way he would ever be cleared to work alongside Donald Trump.
No, and he said, what other creator on here has been talked to by the Homeland Security and the FBI? I'm like, I have no doubt in my mind they've probably talked to you, but probably not in the way you think they talked to you. They probably have checked you out because the things you say are just out there. But I couldn't verify anything but his current bounty hunter license in Tennessee. Everything else, you have to have his permission, which is about, which is what's a better grift to get. And like the National Guard, I couldn't even, or the Kentucky Guard, you can't verify that either. That's confidential information unless he gives you permission. Now, a good businessman that has, an executive director or whatever, what executive director do you know that don't have a resume?
Exactly.
Just a simple resume. That's all I want. Just give me a simple resume and, I'll be on my way. I'll go on my way.
Right. Well, you probably were watching last year. Actually, it might have been early. No, it was last year before Christmas when, Lisa said that she had a friend who was a doctor in New York that was going to give Ernie, I think, $75,000 and a job making a bunch of money doing whatever he wants as the executive director in New York. And, of course, that never happened. You never saw it. It just disappeared. Nobody ever asked him, why? What happened to that job?
The best I've seen is he's a damn good T-shirt salesman. That you seen the clip I did. He's got a T-shirt for every era, every year of his life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all he's got to show for anything is a damn T-shirt. Like the name of my clip was, I was executive director of this company, and all I got to show for it is this lousy T-shirt. It's just. He's just, and I don't wish the man harm, not anything. And I wrote him this huge long email, like really from the heart. And he sent me back one message. I'll prove to you that my credentials are what they say they are, and never did. But I said, Ernie, you have the gift of gab. You have the charisma. You have the voice. You have the looks. You could do good if you would just be you and stop all this goofy shit. Stuff.
Yeah,
if you
he's been told that by many. And
just be you. Do the reality thing. Go on the trips like you were saying. Do the fun things. Just be you and stop all this secret soldier stuff. I don't know why he won't. I mean, and the only reason I really care is the more I looked into it, the more I see that he's one of the people that are dangerous because he's working with children and he's working with families, and we don't know what goes on behind the guise of rescuing children.
Yeah.
But, well, I'll let you get back to your show and I'll finish my dinner.
All right.
That's all that really happened today. Thank you for having me up.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Have a good one. And there's Constance Sue had something to say. Now, I'm going to bring my face back. I've been eating a little bit. Probably eat a little bit more in a minute. You're right, Mr. Lady. He believes his own stories, and that's what makes it dangerous. Everything he said, you know, he claims he did. Like, you try to check it out and you can't because it didn't happen. Like last year, he was heading down to Florida. He's going to have an exclusive interview with Trump Jr. He's been invited to stay at Mar-a-Lago. Then when he gets down there, of course, there's a security breach at his hotel and he couldn't make it. Something always happens. Something always happens to his big reveal. You brought me some more food? Thank you, baby.
Eggs and bacon, baby.
Love you. But yeah, his big reveals actually never reveal anything. He never comes through with anything. Penny, I think he believes a lot of his own stories. Now let me tell y'all something. Like when he brought up that thing about being from Harlan and Rose bought right into it. There was some super soldiers of the project, whatever, blah, 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 blah. No. I grew up in Harlan. Leslie grew up in Harlan. I've got many friends who grew up in Harlan. I have a friend who, well, I'm not going to give away their job statuses, but either way, I have, Brandon Bell. Brandon Bell grew up in Harlan. Like, there's no company that came in and snatched up people and made them super soldiers. It didn't happen. Bloody Harlan was named Bloody Harlan because coal miners got killed over striking and picketing when they unionized. That's the reason Bloody Harlan is Bloody Harlan, because of the bloodshed during the coal mines strikes and stuff. Like, has nothing to do with no daggum super soldier program. It's just, but people believe this stuff because they're not from there. You know, they think everybody down there is a dumb hillbilly that don't know. No, it ain't true. We're not all dumb hillbillies. I'm pretty educated. Ernie wants to compare, in one of his little silent videos there where he was on, he's on Rose's, I think he was on Rose's panel. He starts on, all these other creators say they do this and they do that. Who actually does the physical work? Who does it? Well, not you, dude. What have you done? Like, what happened to that job last year? Where was it? What happened? Why is it not there? Why is it 75 grand not there? Why is the Lawyer Up 2022 money not going? Why? Where's it at? Where's the money, bro? Now, you said, well, Stan, he taught basketball. You could say that. You could say I taught basketball. My team won the national championship, finished runner-up in the national championship twice, and finished in the Final Four, counting the runner-up and the national championship. The runners-up in the national championship, finished in the Final Four 5 times. I taught a little basketball. You idiot. Also was the first promoter in the state of Kentucky to promote MMA inside a cage like the UFC. You can't dispute it. It's true. Other than the current show in Kentucky that is a spawn of my show, I ran more shows than any other show in Kentucky. 200 around. So, I've done a few things. Now, what have you done? Real. For real, what have you done? Not what you say you've done. What can you show us? Can I ask, do you know about MAGA being a real doctor? If you have met her, you will know, Jimbo. I can tell you what I think, but just meeting someone doesn't let me know if they're a real doctor or not. You know that, right? I do think she's a real doctor. Hello, honey. Mommy's cooking. I'm on a live stream talking to my daughter. Yeah. Oh, you about ready to come home, ain't you? Okay. Be careful. All right. Love you. Bye-bye. Yep. Sweet Child of Mine is my ringtone for all my children. But dude, just, be yourself. These ones that follow you blindly and regardless of what you say you've done will still follow you blindly regardless of what you say you've done. Like, I know you don't have any education. I know you don't have any work history. I know you don't have any credentials, like real credentials. If you did, you wouldn't have asked me to print you up make you a fake degree. I'm going to take y'all off the screen. This bacon's driving me crazy, and I'm not going to eat it in front of you. So there. So now I'm going to eat bacon and talk. Oh. Well, that's good, Gator. Okay, October. Oh, the pictures. Well, a picture of her sitting in my living room with the poodle in her lap is her, 100%. Now, the picture of her nestled on Ernie's shoulder is obviously covered up in filters, makeup, if it's her. And she doesn't show her body. But anywho, I do think it's, the picture when you Google that hospital or whatever, it's got the picture of her standing there, top left-hand corner. I think that's her. I think it's 10 or 15 years old. I think it's her. Would I bet my life on it? No way. But I do think it's her. Would I bet $100 on it? Yeah, I'd bet $100 on it. I do have a clip for you. Since we're talking about basketball for a second. Little boy that's played for me since he was in 4th grade. No, 3rd grade. He is now an 8th grader. He started playing high school ball last year as a 7th grader. And this kid is the real deal. I want y'all to see a little clip. It's about a minute long of him winning a 3-point contest about 3 or 4 nights ago at his high school, like Meet the Colonels or whatever, Meet Dragons, whatever team, that they have. They always bring everybody in and kind of introduce everybody. Well, this is my boy right here, one of my boys.
out. Off it to can't shoot with me. You can't shoot with me. You can't do it.
So yeah, that's one of my players right there. Of course, I'm not a high school coach yet, but he's played AAU for me, developed under me or with me, or maybe he just made me look good. But yeah, he hit 20 out of 25. 20 out of 25 from three-point land. Now, even with the Liberators math, that's 80%. 80% from behind the arc. And in a rush, like he had 1 minute to shoot 25 shots. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. I got a bunch of players like that. That's why we win. Oh my gosh, it makes me proud. It makes me proud. Yeah. And those boys came up to me. I was sitting upstairs, except for the first one at the scrimmages yesterday, and they all came upstairs just to see me, and it was great. I mean, it brought tears to my eyes. Those are what make it worth it. And like all these guys don't go and play college ball. Hardest working player I've ever had is going to a local school. He's working 40 hours a week at Lowe's, and I love that kid. And every time I see him, he hugs me, tells me he loves me. Just a great kid. And that's real life. That's real life helping and affecting others. Now, what'd you say, Ernie? What? You didn't say nobody had no results? No, they can't show you nothing? What you got? One of them official documents with official spelled wrong? Ice skating. It's never been up my alley. I couldn't even skate. No, with 4 wheels on each foot, I couldn't skate, let alone ice skating. Not for me, not for me. Hey, hippie soul. Who else snuck in here a minute ago? Like I said, we've got a bunch of new that I unblocked because I didn't know if they were blocked over something that was said when somebody else had strong mods working in here too. So I'll give one more chance to those people, and if they want to mess it up, then that's on them. Clips of what? What does Sarah talk about? Let's see. Oh, well, good to see you, UC boss. You guys want to play a little game, maybe give away a book? I mean, Nicolina says it's not very well written. Of course, she hasn't read it, but It's a story about a 5 to 6 or 7 year stretch of my life when Warrior Fighting Challenge was born and what brought it down. Talk about those times when I said I had hard times. At the end of that book, I had hard times. I'm talking about a bad check. That was a bad check. I got you, mystery lady. I got you. But this dude wrote us a bad check for $80,000. And just wait for the good part. We were told that the bank had to sit there for 5 business days. So I think we deposited on a Thursday or Friday. I might have to read the book. But I think the following Friday when I called, I said, what's my balance? Well, my balance was $80-some thousand because I had a little money in there myself, you know. But about 3 days later, after I went and bought me a brand new Dodge Charger and bought some things for other people that, you know, I appreciated. Nothing for Ernie. Anyway, we spent a lot of that money. Bunch of it. I think we'd spent like 40 grand of it. Something like that, 30, 40 grand of it. We get a call from the bank officer. And he's like, Mr. Collins, you got to bring that money back. What money? The money you've spent. I ain't got it. It's gone. I didn't make a withdrawal. It's gone. So that dude spent 10 years in prison. He may have spent more time in prison because when he came up for parole, like a week or two before he came up for parole, he escaped. It got more time. Like, you can't make it up, man. That dude's that dumb. But that guy was, he was a con man too. He made everybody think he had a bunch of money. And he didn't. He didn't have nothing. Remind you of anybody? But yeah. And there's some things in there that insinuate certain things, and the things they insinuate did happen, but it's not no open sexcapade into my bedroom that I can't even remember her name now. Says Lori, I think, and Jim L. South. They really hammered me over that, but whatever. Well, I'm in big trouble for now. What is it? Alicia, did I get in trouble with you? Better not. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was making more candy tonight because Hunter ate yours. She had it in one of them holiday tins ready to ship. And last Monday when we got up, Hunter had taken care of it for us. And by taking care of it, I don't mean he took it to the post office. But she's making more than that. It's coming. I'll throw a book in there on top of it. You know, I get better shipping when I send the book because I tell them there's a book in there. And it's like media shipping or whatever. I remember that because I thought for you, and I thought Quinn Davis, and I want your name, and Susan. And I got fight of the night, so I got a bonus when I deposited the money, it bounced. Yo, you got fight of the night in your They paid you with a check and it bounced? Did they make it right? Where was that fight? Quinn Davis. That was around here, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm going to sign him. I'll sign him. Yep, media mail. It's cheaper. All right. We give one away tonight before we end up here. Let me pull out the songs here. There's not songs, but the trivia here. I said songs because the first card up there was songs. Spell check got me. I paid you with a check? I never paid nobody with a check. Oh, did Jason Smith pay you with a check? The guy that wrote me the check wrote you a check? Now I remember why I was around here. It was five for me. Yeah, the guy who wrote the bad checks, he wrote one to Brandon too. Mine was bigger. That's right. I do remember that. I'm glad I made it right. I hate to have Brandon Bell after me over a bonus check. You never got yours yet, Tingle Bar? Send me your address. I've been waiting on this shipment of books, and I got them in now. So send me your address, and I'll get it to you. You can email it when you email your picks for next week. All right. Whoever has the most, who's keeping score? Yeah, it was him. The black guy. Jason Smith was his name. Sure was. It's in the book, Jason Smith. Do you not have a book, Brandon? Just 500? Oh, you mean compared to the 80,000? Yeah. Might have been 70,000. Let me look. Let me look, I'll tell you. Picture's got Angelo on the front now. Good night, Judo. We're going to do the live special, members only special on Judo, December the 2nd, Friday night, December the 2nd at 9:30 Eastern Time. Last two chapters in the book. Let's see. Jason Smith buys in. Let's see. Yeah, the original agreement was 50,000, and then since he was late getting it to me, we bought a Suburban that day too. This is why I got to keep notes because I can't remember nothing. Let's see. Yeah, he was supposed to have transferred it several times. He never transferred. That should have been one big red flag. So we drove all the way out to Bowling Green to pick it up. 80,000. Yep, wrote me an $80,000 check. She's in there hollering at Bodie again. She's so bad. Yeah, you got mods. You can put anybody's link in here that are mods and stuff. All right, let's give away another book here. If Thelma don't hammer Bodie in there. Anybody want a dog? Just kidding. She's mad at him. He's taller than me, and he gets up and, if there's any food laying around, and he's not allowed to have like scraps because big dogs, their stomachs can turn, they eat the wrong thing. But good night, any Pats. You ain't no POS. We know you're good as gold. And we know the Patriots. Did they win? I ain't even watched. You got friends and family here, buddy. You know that. All right. We've already had that one. Yes, I'm not giving away Prissy, but it's Akita. Oh, here we go. Here's a good card. Give away a book on this one right here. All right. Circus performers. Leslie, you keeping score? You can play and keep score. But I'm going to give you a book anyway. Circus performers, AKA, so also known as circus performers. What is a big cat domesticator? Oh, I got really big dogs, Kathy. I got Akitas and Rottweilers. Lion tamer. Looks like Alicia Turner is the top on my end. Alicia Turner, lion tamer. That's one for Alicia. All right. A flame taster. You playing, Fluffy? Fire eater. Magnum. One for Alicia, one for Magnum. Saber ingester. That was tougher. Saber ingester. Oh, thank you, Fluffy. God bless you for that. Sword swallower. I got E squared on my end. And I've already lost count of who got how many points. And that's just 3 points. We got Magnum, Alicia, and E squared. Class comic or Jimbo. Let me. Yes. Let me look. Sword swallower. You are, mystery lady. My bad. I got a tingle bar answer and then some of those answers. So you are. Sorry. And Alicia got clown. So Alicia's got 2. Mystery lady has 1. Who got the other one? Prissy? I think it's Prissy. Maybe Prissy. Did you say ass clown? Oh, that's class clown. Okay. One wheel rider. Magnum got the last one. On my end, it shows the mystery lady. Let's see. No, it was a comment from you, Tingle Bar. It was a comment from you. Then I saw the answers. There was an answer, comment from you, and then everybody else's answers. So I just looked up as far. It is a unicycle. Magnum. Got that one? Magnum and Alicia are tied 2. All right. Taut. T-A-U-T. Taut string traverser. It is a tightrope walker. E squared. So do we have 3 people with 2 now? And 1 answer left. Oh, I'm wrong again. Look, hold on. I'm right. Because right after Stone Gator said FKN typos, E squared said tightrope walker. Okay. It's rigged. It might be. It ain't. It ain't rigged. All right. For the win. Wedding band expert. Okay. There's the official count. So it might not be for the win. Might have to go to wedding band expert. And I've got a bunch of people coming in with. First one on my end, I got Mystery Lady, then E squared, then everybody else is slightly after that. At 10-12, I got Mystery Lady and E squared, and then at 10-13, I got Magnum. Oh, E squared said ring leader. Mystery Lady, ring master is correct. Ring master is correct. Mystery Lady. So, what's the count after? So we got a 3-way tie: Mystery Lady, Magnum, and Alicia. So we'll go to one more card. See who the winner is. Magnum, I expect you to get this. Surely you're going to beat the ladies in this one. Languages. Languages. Tongue kiss. Yep, this is the last one, Prissy. They all came in at 10-14, every one of them. I got Alicia on top, E squared, then Magnum, and then Never Silent. Mr. Lazy translator. All right, so we got Alicia with the win of a book. I agree, Mr. Lady. Dumb question. I shouldn't have said that. All right. So we're going. I said we was going to play some games, have a little fun. We did. And just for future, I'm going to try to, like I had before, I'm going to try to not respond to the idiocy. Like the other night when I was streaming the dumbalators or whatever they are. The dude laughs, and his wife tries to fake laugh so much that they make it sound so stupid they can't even hear what's going on. Like I said, I had 5 Cash Apps, $5. And then I said, let me check what I've got total so far. And it was $25. Can anybody tell me what 5 times 5 is? I think it's $25. But here goes moron. He said he had $125. Just a second ago, he said he had 5 Cash Apps for $5. Really, dude? Really? And I've yet to find that ringtone of a Cash App symbol. Like, I can't find it. Where's it at on the iPhone? Show me where you can find it at. But if it makes you feel better, you won. Okay? You won, Ma and Pa. Now, having a battle of wits with somebody who has none is unfair. So I'm not going to battle my wits against somebody who don't have any. Toodaloo, Tootie Froo. I don't care. When you get man enough to bully me and show up and bully me, we'll talk. Until then, you don't exist. I ain't going to ignore them. They have nothing. And my mistake that night was streaming him, streaming me. But he has to stream me. He don't have any content. And that's all he got. That's all he can do. And he's desperate. There are others who are desperate too. And it's look at where they're at. Look at what that got them. I know they both sound nasty. It's disgusting. But it's still early on Sunday night. I'm going to go in here and watch Yellowstone with my lady. We got it on DVR. I'm going to watch Yellowstone, and I think I'm going to try out that new show. Is it Tulsa King or something? I heard it's pretty good. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you very much for the memberships. That was awesome of you. Let me take down Alicia's post up here. I know it does give us Kentuckians a bad name. We're not all like that, I got a little education, and I know people with probably little, fewer education than what they have that are talk smarter. Tulsa King was awesome. Cool. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go in here and watch Yellowstone now. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. I don't think I have any ball games or anything. Let's go. I think Jamie said he was gonna go live tomorrow, so he usually does 8 or 9. So we'll set for 10. 10:05 tomorrow night. Hope to see y'all here. Hope y'all enjoyed the new intro. I'm going to use it for the outro again because it's a little shorter. And let me know what y'all think. Leave me a comment on the video or however, whatever you want to do. You can leave a comment. Oh, Mama T, I'm glad you got somebody recording every minute of every live. But I ain't dirty deleting, honey. I promised my members that I would make some videos members only. There wasn't a video last night, so you don't have anything recorded from last night. So you're just lying right there. But the last time I was live, when I was cussing and acting stupid with the Liberators, yeah, I made that members only because I don't act like that. Only goofballs act like that, and I'm not going to act like that. So God bless you all. Love y'all. See you guys tomorrow night, 10:05. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. 'Cause 'cause I know you got me up. Let me show you what's up, 'cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't